Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about 4 commercial banks in Nigeria that give study abroad loans. I know that some of you have always wanted to study abroad, but you don't have the finance, you don't have the capital, to go and study abroad because due to one challenge or the other, you feel maybe abroad is not for you. I have a good news for you, and it's the fact that some commercial banks in Nigeria actually offer up to 5 million naira loan for you to study abroad. All you have to do is make sure the amount you'll be spending is within the range. There are some countries that if you have to study there, you would be spending less than 5 million to process their visa, especially if both the tuition fee and the visa. If you are going to a place like Russia, you're going to Turkey, you're going to some other smaller countries, you might actually need less than 5 million to finance the trip. So guys, if you are one of them and you think this is for you, you want to travel abroad, you want to study abroad, but you don't have the capital, you don't have the finance to do it, then make sure you watch this video to the end. I'll be right back. So welcome back guys. So like I said earlier, these are the top 4 commercial banks in Nigeria that will gladly and willingly give you loans, to study abroad. So it is not a scam. It is not, they are licensed by CBN. They are popular banks you already know of, and I can assure you, all you have to do is just to follow the instructions I'll be giving in this video, and that's why you have to watch it today. Because after mentioning the banks, I will also be talking about the processes so that you won't have issues. And if you have any question, please make sure you drop it in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe so that you can get fast updates as soon as they drop. So let's get straight to the point. Now, the number 1 bank that you would want to patronize is Access Bank. So Access Bank offers loan up to 5 million naira with features like remittance services and option to refinance the loan. So Access Bank gives 5 million naira loan, and they have the option of you refinancing the loan. That means in case you are about to default, you can actually top up the loan, and it can be what will I call it now? It can be extended so that your repayment will be flexible and easy. I will tell you the requirements after mentioning the 4 commercial banks, and I will tell you what you need to do to get this loan and start traveling out of Nigeria and start your master's or your bachelor's degree abroad. So the second one is what? GTBank. So Guarantee Trust Bank provides loan up to 5 million naira also, with a maximum tenure of 4 months per request and immediate access to the loan. So the good thing about GTBank is that their loan, you can be, maybe you gain admission now and you have a deadline, you can easily get the loan like at the tip of your finger. Once you tap it, you get the loan. It's as easy as that. But the problem with GTBank is that their repayment is 4 months. So if you are getting a study abroad loan from GTBank, you have to have it at the back of your mind that your repayment is going to be within the next 4 months. Yes, you heard me right, 4 months. So you must know what you are doing if you are getting this loan. But the logic is you can also discuss with your account officer to see if this loan can be extended. But right now, with the information on their website, you have to make sure you pay back, or you have the capability of paying back within 4 months. That means this loan is basically for those who have guarantors that can help them sort the funds, but it is not available right now, but they are very sure within 4 months they'll get it back. Or you as a person, you have a promise of maybe there's a job waiting for you and you also need to go to school, then you have to leave the country and get access to the funds, then you can pay back the money. Now the next one is First Bank of Nigeria. First Bank, very old bank, is a bank that everybody respects. We've always known First Bank. It has lots of respect, has lots of users in Nigeria and abroad. Now First Bank offers what they call First Edu loan. So with application available through the website or nearest bank. So for First Edu loan, you have to go to either the nearest branch to your house or to where you stay, your business, or whatever it is, and you can also apply through their website. Once you apply for First Edu loan, they will check your details, they will check the school, check some other things, and you will be approved. Once approved, you will get the loan credited into your account. So that's how it works. So First Bank also gives what? 5 million naira, but the logic is it is under one of their departments that they call First Edu. So First Edu loan is meant for people like you who want to japa, want to leave the country, but you don't have enough money to do it. Now, the last but not the least is FCMB. FCMB has been very good when it comes to loans. They give micro loans, they give macro loans, they give SME loans, they give whatever form of loan you can imagine. They even give payday loans. So it now depends on the loan you want. But as regards this video, we are talking about the top 4 commercial banks that give study abroad loan. So if you need study abroad loan from FCMB, they offer study abroad loans up to 5 million also, covering tuition fees, accommodation, and travel expenses. So they are not really fixed about the tuition fee, because some of them might be fixed on, oh, how much is your tuition fee and all. These ones are saying we are going to cover your tuition fee, we'll cover your accommodation, and we'll also cover your travel expenses, as long as they are within the range of 5 million. And like I told you earlier, there are some countries you can go to with as low as 5 million. That is the truth. From visa processing to, let's imagine you want to study in a place like Russia. Now, the tuition fee should be, if you are not studying in Moscow or Petersburg, the tuition fee should be between maybe 2 million, 2.5 million to 3 million naira. Yes. So if you study in Tomsk, don't study in Equals and some other places, you would see that your tuition per year is within that range. Now, for the visa, you are spending about 245,000. For the legalization, you also spend about 200,000, because it's about 97,000 per document. Now, if you calculate all that, then you calculate your flight ticket, which is about 1.2 million naira. So you see that you are within the range of 5 million naira. Now, accommodation is very cheap in Russia and all those things. So if you're also thinking about Turkey, you will see that these schools are affordable. So if your dream this year is to japa, if your plan is to leave Nigeria, this is an opportunity for you. Make sure you patronize these commercial banks and take advantage of these offers that they have. Now, how do you get these loans? Now, that's what I want to do right now. So to apply, you will need, number 1, your admission letter from a recognized foreign institution. Very important. Number 2, you need a proof of identity. Then number 3, that's your passport, national ID, etc. The number 3, you need proof of income or sponsor's income. So if you are taking a loan, by default, you should have a proof of income. How do you intend to pay back? What are you doing? What do you do? How much do you make? How much do you earn? Also, you need to show academic transcript and certificate. So if you are a graduate and you're going for masters, you need to show your transcript, you need to show your certificate, and they will verify to see if it's true or not before giving you these loans. Now, the next one is what bank statement or proof of savings. So they actually want to finance someone that has started. So if you are asking for 5 million, they assume that you have at least 500,000, 800,000, 1 million. It shows you are committed. It shows you are willing to take the risk. It shows you know what you are doing. You have been saving and all. Also, you can also have a guarantor or a sponsor that would actually drop their own bank statement to show, oh, I want to finance this guy, but I need a top up of 5 million. So give me this fund and let's finance this guy so that I can go and start. Then they ask the guarantor, what do you do? How much do you have? And also that is how it works. So if your expenses would be like 8 million and you have 3 million, it's easier getting a 5 million naira loan. So that's how it works, guys. Now, for specific application processes, number 1, for Access Bank and GTB, you can check their websites or visit a branch. They use website and branch, both GTB and Access Bank. Now, for First Bank, you can download the retail loan application form from their website, fill it, submit it at a branch or back on the website, or you look for their the email address of the bank and send it to them. Then they will invite you for interview and all those things, and you would get it. Then the last one but not the least is FCMB. For FCMB, you have to visit an FCMB branch or check their website for educational advisory services. Under educational advisory services, you'll be able to fill a form and apply. But most times, our advice for FCMB, you go to the bank, because almost everything about FCMB looks manual. Even if you want to register an account, you still have to go to the bank with FCMB. You can register it on their app, but to be able to transact above 50,000, you have to go to the bank. To get a card, you have to go to the bank. So I'm not too sure about their virtual card. So that's how it works, guys. If this is your first time watching our videos, please make sure to subscribe. I would like to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching it once again, and bye for now.